Next week, we'll be having a Maxless Mayhem with no Max C. So if you're enjoying this, you got that to look forward to. Tomorrow, we got Cosmic Clash weekly meta tournament. But today, let's see what these rogue legends, rogue heroes have to show for us. Or have to show for us. Dinomorphia. Oh. Dinomorphia going first with the Miscellaneousaurus. Is this during your main phase? During the main phase. So it could be during either player's turn. During either player's main phase. And they're making it so that they'll be unaffected. Is that? Yeah, unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. The Rex term is a dinosaur and would be protected by the Misk. Shifter is banned. They were not supposed to be using it. So I restructured that, Luigi, but no, branded is, wait. Gotta look at this road. Ooh, gotta look at this ban list. Wait. Wait, my bad. It's allowed. My bad. Wait, is it on the tier list? You can't go by that. Okay, yeah. Okay. Everyone needs to understand that if I update the accidents can happen. Well, let's say it's not even an accident. I can update the ban list on a Tuesday or a Monday, and I can update the Rogue Roulette ban list on Monday. But because the tournament result hits the website on Tuesday or Wednesday, that puts them into tier 3. We didn't know that when we were making the list, but you got to know that everything on the tier list is banned. So when the day comes, when Rogue Roulette comes, you gotta look at the tier list. Tomorrow, maybe Brandon might fall off. I can't be typing up this list all every other 5 minutes of every day. Every time a new report hits the website. I added Tachyon though. Yeah, it's a DQ. Well, they lose the game. It's a game loss. Wait. No, see, yeah, it's true. Anyways. Whoops. It's too strong. Brandon's all, it's too strong. We all know it. There's no secret. It's because of how the tier list fluctuates. And maybe, wait, is there something, did I ban anything in Brandon? There's got to be something. Alright, so what do I have to do so this never happens again? Ban Brand Fusion for life? No, it's not Swiss. Mirror Sword Knight. DeadTube, you just let them know and start GG in the chat, and you let me know, and I meet you there. You can't be using Brandon. All tier list decks banned. That takes priority over anything. Now, should there have been something to stop Brandon already? Probably. No one thought about this? No one thought about this. What happened last week? No one played Branded last week? I don't understand. No, it's a game loss, and they gotta. It's a game loss, and they have to take out all of the branded cards, and then everything. They have to take out every card with branded in its name, and then they have to replace it with an equal amount of cards. Oh yeah, it's a game loss. They remove all the cards with branded in its name, but they have to keep Fallen of Albaz and Mirror Jade. Branded in red, branded fusion. That's why I'm laughing. Branded in white, branded lost, branded regained, and branded beast. They have to remove all the cards with branded in its name and replace them with an equal number of cards. And they have to keep the Mirror Chain and the Fallen of Albaz. They can't. If it's not. It's a game loss. Game loss is fair. Anyway, let's get back to this nonsense. Because it creates more interesting scenarios. Like me, I like them having to remove all the cards. So Valor negate the recital, and now we're doing Tri-Brigade stuff. Harass, discard the Swallow. They're gonna cheat out Smorg. Is Smorg a negate? Yeah, they summon the Avian. And I'm pretty sure that's regular standard tournament policy. If there's an illegal card or like a damaged card, a card that's not illegal to be played, they have to remove it and then replace it with the exact amount of cards. If the deck is 44, they can't just go down to 43. They have to put in another card from the side. Tachyon spell. No card with Tachyon in its name. No card with Tachyon in its name. If it's a Tachyon in archetype card, but it doesn't have it in Tachyon in its name, by all means, go for it. Eldritch versus Ancient Gear. Ancient Gear can pack a punch. Fusion summon the ultimate golem. It attacks again and again. Oh, golem. A nice royal little knight. Oh, this is you, Blick. Right, Geki clearing out the Typhon. The Typhon was making so that monsters with 3,000 or more attack cannot activate their effects, and that Dark Golem would not be activating. So, and this is lethal, but they're protected by the Eldritch now, so they got the Golden Lord. But are they're gonna do piercing damage? Ancient Gear Gorem. Where do you ash Marinsas? Right here, the Seed Angel. But they're chain link blocking it with the blue tang. They got the field spell. You can negate the effect that would search for the Marincess wave, right? But they already have the waves. They didn't even use the Ash. Another Typhon. They're unaffected. The Herald removing the Typhon. Wow. Okay, Dynamorphia Frenzy, getting Ash. There's an intact. Negate the Ash. Marincess Wave to negate the Kentragina. Never stood a chance. Well, did they use the Ash the right way, though? Oh. Okay, they get another turn. Finally, Ash negating something. A thrust. Marincess, cool. True. Who banned Drytron? They were saying playing against Drytron is annoying. It can be. A long combo, oppressive end board, and if you don't have any hand trap to stop them and you're just sitting there watching, it's gonna be feel like you're going for a ride. Fafnir sending Eltanin. They summon a Herald. Herald sending the Arclight. And the Arclight, when it hits the grave, adding the Draconid. And here it is. Ritual summon. Yeah, here's the 5,000 attack big boy. And yeah. So what I was saying before is, like, if we played Swiss, there'd be 3 rounds and people would get to play longer. And then we would take, like, the people with the best record and take the top 8 players, and then they would go to the top 8. But I would feel bad if people were 3-0 and didn't get to top. But that might be a way to keep people engaged with the stream. And it gives everyone more of a chance to play. That's the attitude you gotta have, Crimson. I like that spirit. There's always next time. And as long as you're here playing, you're practicing, learning from these games. I learn We all learn just by watching these players. You learn more by playing as many decks as possible, but we can learn through watching. Tomorrow's regular ban list. No custom anything. Dion Notes, what is up? Good to see you. We got a custom ban list tournament today. Rogue Roulette. Next week we'll have a tournament, regular ban list, no Mexi. Ash negated by the called by, and there's still an imperm, but we'll speed it up. No, I'm saying tomorrow's just a regular ban list. Regular Master Duel ban list. No alterations. I am doing awesome, Dion. It's we didn't have a tournament last week because of the Duelist Cup. And I also took like a week off from streaming at the same time. Once Dynamorphia gets locked in, there's not much you can do. But now we are back in action. That's right, JQ, you can. It's true. Probably fixed itself. Cross out, negating the imperm. But there's still an Ash Blossom. You're right, JQ. We're the ones getting farmed, so that the bots can farm the gems and sell the accounts. Imperm, negate Bergit. Banish to summon Shirag into battle. It's not quite lethal. Are we gonna burn in the second main phase? No, but we have a negate and a called by. Called by, negate the Gishki Shadow. Reminisce, negated by the Avian, and the Avian destroys as well. Dion, we are having a custom ban list tournament. Free entry, no sub required. That looked like game one. Okay, we're not gonna watch that. We'll go to we will watch this, however. Eldritch. We saw this before. Eldritch versus Ancient Gear. Eldritch did lose game 1 because the Ancient Gear, they attack your defense position monsters and they do piercing damage. So we got a roll back? Okay. What are we gonna roll back? The Ballad Rock negate. Now Little Knight banish the immortal dragon. The Golden Lord here has a 3800 defense, so it's got a pretty big D. If you attack into it, you're gonna need a lot of attack to do damage, even piercing damage. 4500, so it's 2900. They can attack again. They didn't even need to attack the Golden Lord once. Tomorrow we're gonna be having a tournament using the new ban list. But no, that I don't think that ban list is all that great. Yeah, the ban list was so whack. I didn't even bother making a video about it, but hopefully we see less tempai. Trap tricks going first. Trap tricks going first. If they can set up a good field, it could be oppressive. But what is this? We got a bottomless trap hole. That's it. Where's the other traps? These are just tricks. Where's the traps part of all this? See, summon. Rank 4. We're gonna banish to set the bottomless trap hole, and we set a Gravedigger from the deck. Tantalizing, returning. Okay. We summon Murmello. We're detaching into battle. So they got the Gravedigger and the bottomless trap hole. Plus this other one, I don't know what this does. The terrifying trap hole. Can we do something with that? Here we are doing good. We're having some fun. Rogue Roulette today, custom ban list, you know the deal. Spiral, just one game 2. So we're gonna do this, that. Wow, they got a Red Eyes Fusion in the opening hand. But we're going to the The Gravekeeper's commandment, if you use this baits out, you activate this to bait out an Ash. So they Ash the commandment, then you Red Eyes Fusion, and they already wasted their Ash. And now they do the Red Eyes Fusion right after trying to bait it out. So first you bait with the commandment. If there's nothing activatable, you're clear to Red Eyes Fusion. And we were talking about how you can't summon or special summon monsters the turn you activate the Red Eyes Fusion. You can set monsters, but Dragoon plus a Necro Valley, that's crazy. Hakimo, I got you. This will do this. And Red Eyes Dragoon going to the top 4. We got another match here. Well, I think not everyone expected to be back today. I could tag people a whole bunch of times, but not everyone will know that we're back. And then a lot of people will message me and be like, "Yo, I didn't even know." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, "It's okay, now you know." Da, da, da. And then I could tag people like a whole bunch of times, and people will message me. I never even saw it. So a bit of a quicker day today, and maybe some DQs too, because people forget. There was like 3 people who DQ'd and wanted to play. They just kind of forgot, because all the time zones all around the world, people forget what exactly the time. So they destroy the Samorg, but the Avian can still negate, right? And now they're thrusting, but the thrust negated by the Ash. Okay. The commander sending a golem. Avian negate, destroy. Ah, but now they statue, summon a dark golem. A lot of golems. Tribute. And we got a catapult. We're catapulting the tanker to summon the wyvern, and now the fortress. All that to summon a Baguska. Every Saturday there's the regular weekly meta tournament, and then next week instead of the rogue tournament, we'll have a regular ban list but no max C. We were doing all 3 every week, but I think it might have became a little too much for everyone. So then now we went to 2, and they alternate every other week. So we're gonna Phoenix to destroy that Cold Buy in the back row, but the Cold Buy is going to be forced to activate it. Banish the Dark Golem. Let's see. Summon the Tanker, bringing back the Ancient Gear Golem. They're boosting. Ah. Fusion Summon. During the battle phase. That's lethal. Duelist Tri-Brigade going second now. Huh. Didn't we just watch? Wait. Did we not just watch this? Why would they choose going first? Or no, did I watch like the wrong game? No. This makes no sense. I don't know. The Duelist Tri-Brigade player, it looks like they wanted to go second. I don't know why. Oh, I know, it's Ancient Gear. Ancient Gear wants to go second. So even though Duelist Tri-Brigade would be better going first, they don't want to go first against Ancient Gear. So you force them to go first, and then you have to OTK the OTKer. Thank you, Hagimo. Yeah. I understand. It just takes a second to put yourself in the shoes of the player. Double Starling. Okay, so we get the future. And now are we gonna smorg? Some more, plus the double Dragon Lords and the Draco Future, but the Ultimate Slayer got rid of the Draco Future. Oh, there's a Droll plus Ash and the Avian. The Dragon Lords is negated as well. No damage. Thanks to the assembled Nightingale, they were able to be protected from any damage. And that saved them so they could win in turn 3. No damage thanks to the Nightingale. I say game 3. Well, it is game 3, but they would win in turn 3 with an OTK. Ancient Gear forced the birds to go first. They didn't have a choice this time. We got Draco Future plus the Avian Imperm. They're not going to take any damage. But there's 3 disruptions and they don't take any damage. So the Avian negate and destroy the fortress. They still got the Draco Future and the Imperm. It's a warrior? Why can't this thing... Is this thing considered a leerless monster because it has those attached? I understand. Why couldn't the Draco Future be destroyed by battle? Oh, it cannot be destroyed. It's just its effect. That's just its effect as protection. Yep. 1, 2. I read it. Here you go. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Rumuru. Ancient Gear, very nice. But not enough to stop the birds. Get back to it. We're in the semifinals of Rogue Roulette Custom Banlist, and here it is. Just like I was saying, we got the Necro Valley Gooners going first against Dino Morphia. So there's the Dragoon, the Necro Gooners. Negate and destroy the Therizia. Set 5 and pass. You can't target the Dragoon. So it can't be destroyed. So we got Kentragina. And that Dragoon has 2 pops. But are they unaffected? They can non-target negate the Dragoon. The castle. Oh, they destroyed the Dragoon in battle. They reduced the Dragoon. They gooned out. No way. They didn't get any of their purple cards. And then they gooned out. The Necrogonagon. The Goonergon? So that's what I'm saying. You bait out the Ash. They're not gonna fall for that though. They've come all this way. Red Eyes traps. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see some of those. Troll tactics talent, and then you get to look at the hand. Looking at the hand, plus a Dragoon. Triple takes their deck building very seriously. And if you don't build your deck the way Triple wants you to, they will DDoS your home network. In game, obviously. And the Dragoons popping, they're gooning. Oh, we didn't give them the scores. So, Dinomorphia won game 1. Now the Gooner burning them out. Well, they burned, and they go into battle. Finish the job. Game 2. That's game 2. Dinomorphia has a big advantage getting to go first here. Now the Necro Gooners going second on top. They have no hand trap, no way to disrupt or stop the Dinomorphia's plays here, and is not looking too good. But what they do have is 2 Solemn Judgments and a Solemn Strike. All right, so the commandment, they're gonna Ash the commandment. Should they not have done that? I think they might not have done that, because now they're gonna have the Dragoon. The Dragoon, this gets 2 pops. They're gonna pop. Miscellaneousaurus will make it so that they're unaffected. Now they fusion summon Rex Term, and there's no pop. They're protected by the Misk. Rex Term, Pain 1,000, the Solemn Strike, negate and destroy the Rex Term. Rex Term, summon Therizia. Now they set the Sonic Zodiac. Judgment, negate to summon, destroy it. Misk destroys Therizia. Okay. Trap Trick, their final gambit. Ferret Flames. The Ferret. The Dragoon, negate. That's the game. With the Dragoon, the Gooner, going to the finals. We got another top 4 match here. Reset those scores. We'll do this. Back to the Tri-Brigade Lyrilisk. Sky Striker. I think DeadTube here on top really likes Sky Striker. They've played Sky Striker Tenpai, right? Four material Nightingale. Is this all to make a Zeus? Into the second main phase. Now the Zeus. That's a 5 material Zeus detaching. You can't do it again. That's Zeus is negated. But that only saves them for the turn. They're gonna force the Zeus now. but they'd still take it. Triple tactics talent, drawn 2. Hey, Sangan summoning? The heck is that doing in there? Why would you want that card? You can't play Tempai. What the hell's going on here? Ensemble Robin. We're attaching material from the grave. More material. A second Zeus? No way. There's no way. Oh, Widow Anchor takes it. It's only game 1. Okay. Sky Striker, again, this is a situation where we're forcing the Tri-Brigade Leerless players, forcing the opponent to go first because Tri-Brigade Sky Striker likes to go second. Hornet drones. All right, we're not even gonna. We don't use the Ash. We're holding the Ash for game 3. Let's see. Okay, we Ash the Shizuku in the end phase. Foolish Burial, sending the kit, sending Banish Nerval. We're sending the Nerval. That would be Fractal, but the Fractal's negated. Here's Karass into battle. Followed by Banish the Ray. They're now when we destroy them, they're not going to come back. Alright. Tribute, but the Fractal's negated. But Karass will banish until it gets negated by the Widow Anchor. Hornet drones, summon Kagari. Kagari will add or return the Widow Anchor from the grave to the hand into battle, destroying the Karass. They have the Widow Anchor. Sky Striker, really good recovery. They don't need to win right away. They just whittle you down little by little. Negate, they steal. Kagari, recover. They're recovering their spells from the grave. And now they've got multi-roll. Double Widow Anchor plus a droplet. Nothing you can do. They're not, that's the thing, they're not insanely powerful where you think you might be able to come back, but you would need so much gas to play through double Widow Anchor. And a droplet? Hakimo, I commend you for not giving up in the face of adversity and going all the way to turn 17. But it's crazy that we went this far with this. I commend you. Well, they have full hand, full back row. Wait, maybe here's a chance. Fractal negate it and they steal it, negate. Imperm. Negate? Locking down the droplet? A valiant effort. But that is a 2-0 victory for Sky Striker. That's gonna go on to fight the Necro Gooners. Necro freaking Gooners. Luigi. Reset the scores. The Gooner Gang. Necro Valley. But where's the Dragoon? Why didn't they do the Pot of Desires? Maybe they don't want to risk banishing the Dragoon materials. You know, you don't want to banish your Red Eyes Black Dragon or your Dark Magician. But you can't leave an open field. If it's one or the other, I think I'm going to take the risk. Engage. But it's Sky Striker, so they're not gonna OTK, right? No. Only with the linkage would they be able to OTK, right? And I think I might have even banned that already. So knowing that, there's no way they would be able to OTK, right? And now we get the Red Eyes Fusion. They're gooning, and now they're gonna Pot of Desires, right? Pot of D. There's the Pot of D. Banish the top 10. Drawn 2. Gooner popping. Oh. It's the finals. Widow Anchor. We're multi-rolling. Droplet. Oh, non-target negate and reduce the attack of the Dragoon. Just totally negating their Gooners. Damn. Fall by the Grave. Banish the Dark Magician. Would the magicalized fusion summon a second dragoon? Dragooners? Red Eyes, the Dark Dragoon is a spellcaster. Wait. You want to go second with the Dragoon? Oh. Again, this is another situation where we're forcing the going second deck to go first. Even though your deck typically would do better on a turn 1. Extravagance, okay. Is it banishing randomly from the extra deck? Called by... Does the extra banish randomly? And it did banish one Dragoon. Is there another Dragoon? There is multiple Dragoons. And now we're gooning. Goons out. Dragoon plus a deck lockdown. But the Hayate can attack directly. Nothing they can do. Game 3. Replay. Luigi. Dead 2. The Gooners. The Gooner won game number 2. Which is going to bring us here to game number 3. Sky Striker versus the Necro Gooner. Necro Gonergon. The Gravekeepers, better known as the Gooner Gang. The Gooners have taken over. Necro Valley Throne. Necro Gooner Throne. Oh, there's no Dragoon though. Anti-spell fragrance. Judgment. Negate the ray. That's a heavy cost. 4,000 life points to erase that array. Upstart Goblin, drawn card. Okay. Ah. The anti-spell fragrance, big issue here. Stream? Amigo? Gooned? They're gooning? A bathtub stream? I don't know. What would that be? 1,000 subs? In my bathtub? If they were gooning right, they could have won. We'll see. It's not over yet. Oh. Now it is. The Gooner Gang, Necro Valley, winning 2-1. Bye-bye Striker. That's right, Mac. Very nice. Gooner Gang. YouTube. That's gonna be it for today on over there, but I got the alternate YouTube account that you are welcome to subscribe to, that I will be going live on. There's the, I don't know why I'm posting sometimes. There's that link right there. I will see you there or another time. But YouTube, that's going to be it for today. Peace out. Goodbye. Don't worry, Twitch. We ain't going nowhere.